What's going on, guys? The Ironcane here, back for another Dragon Ball The Breakers Season 3 video. This banner sucks, bro. All these three guys suck, dude. They suck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boys. Listen, man. I'm not gonna clickbait, y'all. This banner is a skip. This banner is a skip. I have showcased Gohan, Great Saiyaman 1. I have showcased Videl, Great Saiyaman 2. And I've showcased Pan. And I can confirm to you that they suck. Well, they're mid. They're mid. They're not like terrible. I don't know. They're not worth summoning for. They're not worth summoning for. But let's go ahead and look at the banner and discuss why they're not worth summoning, boys. So, City Defender. What does it do? If you guys want to know what it does, it increases the amount of rewards you get for saving civilians. If you guys don't know, you typically get 3 cubes from saving civilians in Dragon Ball Breakers. You want to know how many more cubes you get with City Defender? 1. You get 1 more cube. You get 1. 1 more cube. 1 more cube. And for Gohan's passive, Defender of Justice, you want to know what it does? I'll tell you what it does. Come closer, come closer. Lets you hear civilians more. Allows you to hear civilians better. Alright? That's it. That's it. You want to know what Pan's passive does? When you pick up a gold bar, instead of it being worth 500, it's worth 750. Whippy! So, let's talk super attacks, right? What's good with the super attacks? Let's go over to the training ground and look at the super attacks. Gohan does not get any new super attacks, so if you're excited for that, great, dude. I don't know what it is with Gohan in Dragon Ball The Breakers, bro. He has full power energy wave Masenko Kamehameha for base, for Super Saiyan, and now Great Saiyaman 1. And he also has those 3 supers for normal for Teen, normal for Super Saiyan, but Super Saiyan 2, woo! They throw in 2 more super attacks. Wow, dude. Wow, they really love Gohan in this game. Alright. Jokes aside, let's take a look at Videl, who's somehow still a 4-star, interestingly enough. She carries over the same super attacks, but instead of having Justice Rush, she has Justice Combination. Now, in my opinion, I'll be completely honest with you boys, I think Justice Rush might low-key be better. I could be capping, but I feel like it's faster in terms of like actually tracking the opponent. It probably deals a little less damage because of that. But Justice Combination, I do think it does hold the Raider in place a little longer here. I mean, you could see in the preview, it does hold the Raider down for quite some time, being that you'll be able to land other super attacks while you hold the Raider in place. But Justice Rush does a pretty solid job of doing the same. But I think in terms of holding the Raider or stunning the Raider, keeping them in place the longest, I think Justice Combination does win in that battle. But in terms of landing, I feel like Justice Rush is slightly better, but they're both not fantastic. I mean, melee supers are hard to land without stuns, right? That's just typically how they work in general. In terms of Videl's Ki Blast, they unfortunately, they have not been improved by much. The Ki Blasts are slightly fatter, but I think they're the same speed and the same distance from what I could tell, but they're just slightly fatter. That's it. So they're going to be a little easier to land, but you're not going to be using Ki Blast on Videl. You're not going to be using it on her. In terms of Pan, I'll buy Kamehameha for her. Why not? Her Maiden Blast is cool. She does have a new mechanic with her super attack, which is really dope. But unfortunately, it's not good. It's really not good. Basically, she has this little aura around her during her super attack. And what it does is that it knocks back the Raider. And if you're hoping that it would deal damage, well, your hopes are dead because it does not deal damage. I have stunned the Raider, gone up to the Raider, and used this aura. And you know what it did? My transformation ended, the Raider got knocked back and immediately shot at me and I almost died. So it is not useful. And you might be thinking, well, Iron, it might be useful in situations where the Raider is destroying the Super Time Machine. Well, I would respond to you, why would you bother even going up to the Raider close range with the aura and deal 0 damage when you could be safe away and deal damage with the Maiden Blast, the actual attack? I don't know. I don't know. I guess technically the aura could make the Raider drop Dragon Balls, maybe, because it's a knockback. And the Maiden Blast might not be able to do that, depending on how the gauge is filled, but come on, bro. Just literally just melee combo the Raider then. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't it just doesn't really seem that great, that extra perk of it, unfortunately. But, boys, in terms of all the banners that we've seen in Dragon Ball The Breakers, I think Beerus and Whis, at the time, was the worst banner. Because Beerus was bad, all of his abilities were pretty bad, pretty mediocre, his super was not that great. For these guys, we're getting no active skills, by the way, all passives, and none of their passives are that great. The only passive that's even slightly worthwhile is on Videl, which is First Aid. Now, if you don't know what First Aid does, it actually allows you to heal allies slightly faster. At Mastered, it goes from 20% to 22.5%, and I imagine if you max it, it goes all the way up to 25%. It is a noticeable increase. Now, of course, if you want to be more of a supporter class, you can equip First Aid with Dende's passive. That way, you'll be healing faster, then also providing that teammate their barrier back after you res them. Now, in terms of other passives that these guys carry, Gohan has Covert Operations, which basically is another form of like, it's another passive that allows you to be detected less by key sense skills, I believe. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and check it in training, but I believe that's what it does. I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and once I find it, I'll show it. Sorry, I paused too early. But let's go ahead and see where it is. So this is World Champion's Granddaughter. Increases the amount of Zenny when picking up. This effect only applies to you, which really sucks, because this could have been a really good supportive passive as well, because the reason why World Champion's Daughter isn't a supportive ability is because it only applies to you. So, I mean, technically you could buy stuff and give it to other people, which is cool. But the reason why this ability is great, or could have been great, is that if you picked up a gold bar, if you guys don't know, when you acquire Zenny, be it a gold bar or you break a pot and Zenny flies out, that actually applies to your teammates. The reason why this ability could be really good and really good supportive skill is that, say, if you break a pot and you get typically 50 Zenny, you could have got like 100 instead, and that could have been given to your teammates. So the fact that that isn't the case kind of sucks. Kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and find the other passives here. And here is Covert Operations. It reduces the distance at which your location can be sensed with skills. So basically another form of nullifying, not nullifying key detection, but kind of repelling it a little bit, which is cool, but not every raider has key detection. Like some raiders have scouters, so this isn't even gonna apply to scouters, which kind of sucks. So we have radar boost peripheral info. So basically what this does, so if you guys don't know, in the radar, when things are outside of the radar's detection, it won't show up on your radar. You'll have to go closer to it. What this passive does is that it actually does improve the radar significantly. This is Pan's passive, I believe. So if something is in E and you're in A, or you're in B and it's in D or something like that on the map, it can actually show you where the thing is if you're not by it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it makes any sense. Basically, if you're far away from a Dragon Ball, it won't appear on your radar, but with this equipped, it will appear on your radar without you being close to it. So this passive isn't that bad if you like using radars. This actually is not bad. If we get a Head Start radar item, if you equip this, that will be broken. I don't think they should do that because that will be broken. But yeah, I think that is the last additional passive that is given to the survivors here. I'll double the new transfers here. I'm gonna double check that just in case. Yeah, that is it. I can confirm that here. Yeah, the passive I don't have a go on is his 5-star. So yeah, boys, I'm gonna be completely blunt. This banner is a skip. I'm telling you right now, Kid Boo's active skill is insane. Golden Frieza's super attack seem insane. I would skip on this banner. I'm being so serious. I'm not joking. If you want to get the characters just to get them, that's absolutely fine, and I respect that. I think the only passive worth getting, but again, do not chase. Please, I am begging you. Do not chase any of the skills on this banner. They are not worth it. The only one even remotely worth getting is Videl's 3-star passive, which is the one that allows you to heal slightly faster. That is the only thing. But again, if you guys don't know how this game works in terms of banners, any new transfer that is released will appear on the following banner, bro. I literally pulled Young Talent in my summoning video, which was the previous banner. So if you don't believe me, I have living proof, literally. So the next banner, these guys are probably going to appear on it, and you're probably going to feel shafted if you get them because they're that mid. So that's it, boys. That's the video. I'm just telling you guys, if you're free to play, do not summon on this banner. Please don't. I'm begging you. Their super attacks are not worth it. The passive skills are not worth it, and there's no active skills. So I'm telling you, if you are a free-to-play player, please skip. Please skip. I'm a content creator. I found out the hard way. So please skip, guys. It is not worth it. But yeah, boys, that is the video. Let me know in the comments below if you think I'm wrong. If you think I'm wrong. Maybe you think that you need to summon on this banner. I think you don't. I think you don't. But like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the Ironcane channel for more discussions like these, showcases, updates, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and don't summon on this banner. Peace out.